Hello everyone, and welcome to Don't Eat Dog Gaming. On today's video, we're going to look at charms in Diablo Immortal and find out if they work when applied to essences. For example, essences that significantly modify the original skills. We're going to take a look specifically right now, to begin with, at the impale main hand for the demon hunters. We're going to take a look at that and see whether the plus 2% damage we get will apply to shadow blades, which causes every primary attack to shoot off additional arrows. Let's start testing. As we can see, it does 7593. Again, 7593. Okay. And it is still doing 7593, so no increase at all. Not a good thing. Let's test out another impale essence. Here we're going to test with the charge up version of impale. We're not going to charge it though, as well as the offhand, which puts a bleed on targets. We're going to see if these two essences get the increase. $10,612, and the bleed was 3,982. This time we're doing the same test. The only difference is we've equipped the charm with plus 2% damage. $10,612 and 3,982 on the bleed. So neither of those essences are affected by the plus 2% on impale. That is not good. Actually, that is very, very bad. Okay, at this point, I want to make sure the charm is working on the vanilla impale before we test out any of the other essences, because it hasn't worked on 3 other ones. So let's see what happens here. $5,337. This time the same test again, but with the charm equipped. This is just on the basic vanilla impale. Okay, that's 5,443. So that's actually good. So if we take a look, compare that to the 5,337 we had, that leaves us with a 1.986% increase in damage, or basically exactly 2%. So that's a good showing. So at least on the basic ability, it works, but it hasn't worked on 3 of the other essences for impale, which is not a good thing at all. So here's the next question. What about other abilities and other essences? What about multi-shot when you use the frost or fire versions of it, or knife traps? I think we need to test that out. So let's go ahead and try that. Okay, so we're going to swap out and put the multi-shot frost. Now I do the flame one, but I'm going to do frost because the flame one's going to put the DOTs on there, making it harder to see the damage numbers in the game. So Breath of Winter, which just converts the regular multi-shot into a frost multi-shot. So let's see if we get any increase going over to this. Now for the multi-shot, I have plus 4% damage. Okay, and for knife trap I have 6%. And for that one I do have the knife trap with the frost trap equipped. So we're going to go ahead and test out both of those without and then with the charm and see what happens. Okay, so that's the frost multi-shot and the frost knife trap. No charm. Let's go. Okay, so enemy. Let's try one more time. 19,968 for the multi-shot. 19,968, and we're going to do the knife trap now. And that is 35,144. Okay. All right, so Frost multi-shot and Frost knife trap with the plus 4% to multi-shot and plus 6% to knife trap charm equipped. Let's see if there's a difference. 2637. Okay, well that's good. That's an increase. 2637. And let's check the knife trap. Okay, let's try that one more time. 36910. Okay, so definitely getting the increase on these compared to the other one, 36910. Yeah, okay, so at least the knife trap and the multi-shot are getting the increases. Well, that's good. All right, guys, so we tested this out and we found that impale charm does not increase the damage from any of the essences used. I did test it with the stock vanilla impale, and it does indeed increase the damage by 2%. So the base version does work, but none of the essence versions work. They do work, and you do get an increase on both multi-shot and knife trap that we tested. So it might be different based off different abilities. I don't have one for knockback shot. That would have been a really good one to test. I don't have it. I'll have to test that out if I happen to find one. But here's something else interesting that I wasn't expecting. So on the Frost, the knife trap for both the multi-shot as well as the knife trap, so we see the plus 4 and plus 6% damage from the charm listed here, and we did note that the damage was increased. Now, the damage increase on the impale vanilla shot we tested was at 1.99%, so basically 2% flat. But here's what's interesting. On the multi-shot that we had, it actually came in at a 3.35% increase instead of 4%. And get this, the knife trap, instead of being 6%, it was 5.02% damage increase. So it appears as though the higher the number goes, the lower the scaling. I don't quite understand. It could also be that the what's it called? The damage multiplier on those abilities happens to be lower, and that's being applied to it. I don't know, but regardless, I think there are more unanswered questions here now than when we started the video. So we know that it doesn't work on some abilities, and the ones that it does work for, it works at different percentages. So we have no idea what's going on. This is definitely going to require additional investigation. If you have any information, any test numbers, anything like that, please comment below in the video. I'd appreciate that. And once again, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe if you like it. And if you have any questions, suggestions for videos, let me know. And remember, the entire point of this channel is to remind people not to eat dogs. It's kind of an important thing to me because, you know, dogs are, you know, they're for petting, they're our friends. So just please don't eat a dog, and like and subscribe, and wait for the next video. Thanks much. Take care.